How's everybody doing? It's a Saturday. Let's go. I got a little bit of a mess to clean up real quick because I dropped a bucket earlier. Hopefully you can see me. I might have to adjust the angle a little bit. We'll see. Let's get it popped up on the computer real quick. Yeah. I think we're gonna do a Boba Fett mock or something like that. Something to do with Boba Fett today. I'm not sure. Really feeling the Boba vibe. You know what I mean? Yes, sirs. Let's see how the angle is looking. Let's see. It's been super rainy today, so internet kind of spotty. Oh, it looks good. Looks good. Let's get the audio down here, and let's get a little music going, right? Sorry, I'm so behind. Man, I got such a mess to clean up too. So I was earlier today. I finally hung up the little mini slave one, the microfiber slave one, and this bucket right here was sitting on the shelf. And when I put the little stud in to hang the microfiber, the step up from the microfiber, the one size bigger, took a tumble and hit the bucket, and it was full of all kinds of little Star Wars blasters and stuff like that. So gotta clean that up real quick. Oh man, I got a bottle right in the way. That's cool. My bad. Yeah, we got a little bit of mess to clean up first, because that was unexpected. What's going on, Max Bricks? How are you doing? Yeah, let's get this cleaned up real quick. I finally started actually sorting out all the little Star Wars blasters. I've got separate buckets full of just Star Wars blasters, small ones, and then I've got one size up, the larger rifles and everything like that. Finally, because it has been too long. Been too long that they've all been just kind of thrown in the same little bucket. So yeah, it is terrible, especially when you hang it on the wall. There's a few sets that I've got hanging up on the wall. I'm not sure the angle. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stay like this, but the angle doesn't really show. But there's definitely a few sets hanging up on the wall, and they have fallen more times than I'd like to admit, because I did not hang them very good the first time. Now they're all pretty solid, except for the one that took tumble today, of course. Of course. These I always lose too. I'll show you guys these in a little bit, but they're a bunch of mini tanks from Brick Arms, like mini tanks, mini planes, and mini submarines for minifigures. They're like minifigure scale tanks, subs, and planes. Pretty cool. Really cool, actually. So we're just gonna throw all these Harry Potter parts. Are you guys in Harry Potter? There's a ton of Harry Potter minifig parts because I bought a few of the Harry Potter sets for all the pieces and parts when I was doing Bricklink, but now that I don't do Bricklink, but now that I don't do that anymore, I have so many Harry Potter parts. So that's why we've been able to add on a few little things to this, or mainly here, but nothing crazy because I've used so many parts over there on the military base that we're probably going to take apart and turn into something different here soon and make a much smaller military base. I'm not sure. That's actually something we could do today. Very possible. Very, very possible. What's going on, Landon? Yeah, the new... I'm not even sure how to pronounce that, honestly. But I know what you're talking about. It does look cool. I'm not really into Harry Potter. They are some really cool sets, that's for sure. But it's just one theme that I've never really been into. I never never really actually have seen the movies all the way through, so that helps to not really being into it. But it's okay, because there are so many other Star Wars, Lego themes that I'm into that make up for it. So, yeah. You have a ton of Harry Potter. More Star Wars and Marvel. Nice. Yeah, me too, for sure. I'm Star Wars, Marvel, and DC. Those are like my main. And then same with I'm into... that's pretty much it, honestly. Pretty much it. I love all Lego themes though, for sure. Anything Lego I love. But those are the main things I collect for sure. Because it's so expensive, right? Yeah. Yeah. There, I finally started bagging up some of these minifigs. There's only a few in here. There's so many up there that are not bagged that I'm trying to put in baggies. If I'm going to just have them laying in a bucket, they should at least be in a bag. So that's what we're going to do later. There's just so many things with Lego. There's sorting, there's minifigure management, maintenance, stuff like that. Keeping it dusted. It takes forever, right? But I'm not complaining. I love it. I love it. Absolutely. But we're just going to kind of hide messes for now. Exactly. You can't, but you can kind of see it right here. Like this is a bunch of the Boba Fett and Jango Fett, and then right here is like some of the classic Lego Batman stuff. That's some of my favorite right there. Well, there's all kinds of Lego Batman stuff there actually, not necessarily just classic stuff. And then there's some Marvel stuff over here. There's all kinds of stuff over there too, but minifigures are kind of what hits home. So that's what we're gonna be. There's just so much random stuff that I like pull out. So I'm like, oh, I need to organize that, and then I just throw it on the desk, and then I never organize it, and then I make another mess, and then it just ends up in a bigger bucket, and it's just a sew on a pattern that keeps continuing. But I think today we might actually maybe sort some of it, possibly. We've got so many different little buckets over here that I need to figure out. This one's got clone trooper pieces, like helmet visors, accessories, and stuff like that. So that's what all these are going to go in. And I thought I saw a bucket too. Oh yeah, perfect. For all these little alien type blasters, we're going to throw in this guy right here. We're not going to super organize this, not going to take too long on it. Just real quick. Kind of some of the stuff that I dropped earlier, and then we'll hop into figuring out something to build. So honestly, I don't even know what we're going to work on yet. To be 100% honest, sorting Lego, it can be fun. It can definitely be fun, especially like if you actually have like a somewhat decent method in your head of how you want to sort it, and you've got the means to doing it, it can for sure be fun. Like once you see all the parts like in a bucket, it's kind of satisfying. It's super satisfying. Oops, that was wrong. I do really need to get a label maker though. That would make it so much better because I can't really see it. Maybe I can turn this. Can you see that? I don't know. You might be able to see it. Yeah, you can kind of see the buckets now. They're a bunch of ways of sorting, good ways of sorting, and they're pretty cheap. They were like, I think 30, or no, not even that. They were like $15 a bin, so they're all over the room. I have them all over, and they're a great method of sorting. The only bad thing is you can't really, I mean, you can see what's in there, but without having a label on them, it can be kind of tricky sometimes. Kind of tricky. And I put that one bucket away too early. There we go. There's also a stud shooter bucket. Stud shooters are kind of one of those things that they're a little ugly, but they are really fun. Like they're actually kind of fun. Not gonna lie, I like them. How is the music? Is the music too loud? I'm not sure. I feel like it's kind of loud, but I'm not sure. That's good. Little blasters. Pretty sure that's a stud shoot. That's not on the table anymore. That is what that is. Oh boy, okay. These we're just gonna throw over here for now, and then all of this is going to be put into one of these buckets. One of these is just a bunch of random minifigure parts. Not that one. Although there is some really good parts in them. feel like I should pull them out. Yeah, we're gonna do that real quick. Because I have a tan. Maybe we could do a scene with Boba Fett where there's some kind of tan. Because I got a lot of tan. Like a lot of good tan pieces. I feel like everybody, if you have a bulk Lego collection, you kind of have a lot of tan and gray. It seems like those are usually the more common. It seems like, and there's still a big bucket that I haven't gone through, and I probably never will go through all of it. It'll just continue to grow, and I'll slowly sort pieces, and those all just hit the floor, so on and so forth. I feel like having just a big bucket of bulk though is always a good thing to have. Just be able to dig through it every once in a while, find little cool pieces, things like that. Yeah, I think that's all the gray, or gray tan for now. And then the rest of this is going to be thrown into a bucket for now, except for him, and except for those. All of this, all of that, this is, that's going to stay there for now. And go into a different bucket until I sort it. It'll go into here. Very good. Oh, so many parts. So many parts. I don't even know what we're gonna build yet. What do you guys think? What should we do? Should we do Boba Fett with Han and Carbonite, or like freezing him, or transporting him somehow? I'm not really sure. I know I want to do something with Boba Fett, and I'm not sure if I want to do something classic or if I want to do something modern. That's the one thing I don't know. Because we got the option to do both. We do have the option to do both. I think we're just going to stack these over here. I think that's the plan for now. And then that actually can go in the same bucket, I think. There we go. There we go. I think. I'm not sure. Let's look at that. Something from comic, because those usually have the best Boba Fett content. Usually. I mean, the show and The Mandalorian obviously have some great Boba Fett fight scenes and all of that. But the comics, there's a lot more lore to him. That's the word I was looking for. A lot more lore. So you can find usually you can find a few cool fight scenes and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. Maybe we'll find something. Maybe this is just gonna be a cleaning, getting things ready for later. Because later we're gonna build a few Lego sets, Ness and I. I'm not sure what we're gonna build yet, but we're gonna build something. So maybe we're just gonna get some ideas for later. Because I'm not seeing anything that's like popping out yet. I'm not seeing anything crazy. Boba Fett vs. Deadpool comic, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I want to get find the actual comic of the War of the Bounty Hunters. That'd be cool. Where he had the black suit. The arena suit, that's pretty cool. I don't know though. Yeah, let's not focus on that. Let's just focus on getting things clean, and we'll do a little bit more later. Yeah, I think that's the plan. We're gonna bag a few of these guys up. Actually, these guys can stay out. These guys can just go here. Got a cool Red Hood minifig that I need to clean. This is a minifig plate that needs to be cleaned. She needs a leg thing. I think I have one, but for now we're just gonna kind of set her on there. And same with her. She doesn't need to be on there. Same with her. Ahsoka. I've not seen any of the new Ahsoka content yet, which is crazy. I've heard it's super good though. I've heard it's super, super good, so I'm excited to for sure check that out. But I haven't seen any of it yet. I was a big fan of Mandalorian, huge fan. I want to rewatch the whole Mandalorian series again, just because it was a good show. I thought it was a very good show. Oh, so many minifigures. So we put into a bag, throw in this bucket. Very good. Very good. Cad Bane is a sick minifigure. Any Cad Bane minifigure is pretty cool. Especially once you give them a few little custom parts and pieces. They look great. Especially with the Toto 360. That little special little droid thing that they did. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that. Just don't know where I want to put Cad Bane. I think for now we're just going to set him up here on the Boba Fett shelf. Even though they didn't necessarily get along in the later years, right? I think he's going to be back too, for sure. I do believe he's going to be back. I have a feeling at some point. I'm not sure when, but I have a feeling he will be back. This little plate, I do want to make like a little Camino mock actually. Maybe we could do that today. We do have a few of the members of the video. I feel like on one of the Lego Star Wars, the levels, there was a Camino level. Let's see if we can find that. That might be something that would be a little easier. It'd obviously be much smaller, but it would kind of give you everything you need. You know what I mean? Oops, don't want to play the video. Guess we could. I guess we could. We would need a couple of light towers, or like so I'm not sure. I feel like we could totally build that too. There's just so many pieces that I need to pull out and need to plant on. Maybe that's what we're gonna do later. That's what I'll plan on. So we're just going to continue cleaning a little bit, and I'm going to plan on doing the Camino now. Right here. So I need to set that out. There. And then we need this guy. And then we need this guy, except we need a hood on him. Or we could do no hood. No hood works too. Although I feel like that's the wrong hair and everything, but it's gonna work. Boom. We got our minifigs that we're gonna do. Got the minifiggies. Although she technically has legs, but we're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna use what we got. I feel like if I wanted to make it more classic, no, we're not gonna even worry about that. Q. That is an idea. To make Kaminoan look more game accurate, we could. I think I do have legs that are the same color. No! It broke! That's sad. That peg just broke off in the leg. No. How do we fix that? Is that fixable? I don't know if we can salvage that. It's probably stuck in there. Dang, that's a rough one. That is a rough one. Not gonna lie. What do we do about that? Dang, that's like kind of a rare color. It's the Boba Fett, like, sand blue, I believe. And okay, so we're gonna have to get this out. Now it's Operation Save this leg. I don't know how. Let me go over here real quick and grab a few little pieces. Okay. That's something we might be able to chip off enough of it, and then it looks like we might be able to pop it out like this, possibly. I just do not want to break the actual leg. That would not be good. Maybe we can push it all the way through. Let's try pushing it all the way through. Okay, it moved all the way through. The only bad thing is now it's just stuck. Now it's just stuck. It's stuck in the back of the leg. Crap. Crap. Well. Oh. There we go. It came out. Let's go. Because in the game, they have like a black waist piece. And then these legs. Oh no. What do you think? What do you think? Yes, no? I think yes. I kind of like it. And then we can just save this waste thingy for a different minifig. They technically in the game have like way longer bodies. It looks like their body is straight up on a brick, actually. Is that possible? It's printed on too, though. Dang, that would be. How would we do that? I don't think that's possible. Unfortunately, without. Without having, like, obviously a printed brick or something. Okay, so it would be possible. It is possible. It's just not printed. Pretty sure that is what they would do on the game, except this would have, like, waste printing. Because in the game, too, they're, like, yeah, they're, like, way taller. But that's unfortunately not what we're going to do. That is cool to know that that would work. That is cool. Kind of like a cursed Lego minifigure. Yeah. You're back, let's go. I think we're just going to continue to clean for a little bit, and then we're going to get ready for later. Later, we're going to do the Camino type mod. Oh, that was a bad sound. Something on this. Something on this, with those minifigures. But we're going to try and clean up these things first. Possibly. Without making more messes. That is hard to do. That is a hard thing to do. Luckily, there isn't going to be too many parts that we're going to need. Because it is a smaller, but we're going to be able to make it look pretty cool, I think. I do think we're going to be able to make it look super cool. I'm trying to find where they're like in battle with Jango Fett. There it is. Oh wait, no. Oh boy. Okay, we're just gonna go off the main one then. That's what we're going with. This guy very badly needs foot pegs, the little foot saver. Where do I have one of those? I just had one. Hope I just put it in here. Probably not. With that being said, we're just gonna, I guess, balance him on the tile. Just like that. There we go. I think he's up there, right? Actually, I have no idea where that one is. I'm losing minifigures left and right. That would be cool. Then I'll pull out a few different studs too, for all the little pieces, the little studs obviously. The coin was valuable in the game. Yeah. Later, we'll work on this. I'm gonna actually pull out pieces. We're gonna hop off the live in just a minute or two. We're gonna pull out pieces because I gotta dump out the bucket, make all kinds of Lego noise. And then later, today we're gonna be live again, me and Ness, and she'll probably be working on a Lego set, and I'll actually be working on a mock. Um, right now, I just kind of wanted to clean. I figured you might as well just hop on live and hang out for a little bit while we try and clean up the desk and get things ready for later. It's gonna be sick. I'm excited. Super excited. Also, I'll show you these little drones real quick. Oh no. So there is a jet. There's a jet that's minifigure size, and then there's a tank, and then there is also a submarine. I'll show you the jet and the sub first. In a minifigure hand. What's going on? Construction of Lego. So this. Oh, gotta get it close enough. There is kind of see him. It's really hard to tell. There is a tank. Not the tank. The jet is in this hand right here, and then the tank. Or I keep saying tank. The submarine is in this hand. That's pretty cool. And then there's a tank, which now I can say tank. There is a tank. And I keep them in these little Lego storage containers. It's mine as well. Let me grab one of the tanks. And I've also got some in like translucent blue, pink, purple, like bright silvery blue, all different kinds of colors. Let me grab a little tank. The tank is super cool. I love the tank. They're so tiny. So tiny. They're actually kind of hard. The tank is a little bit harder to get the minifig to hold. Actually, it's way harder. How do you... Oh, by the tread. That works. There we go. By the tread. Pretty cool. And this one is actually in like an army green. Got the little barrel on it. Sorry about my blistery hand. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Gotta love that. And those are made by Brick Arms, if you are interested. They're called Workshop Wonders. Pretty cool. I need to actually do a post on Instagram with some of these. I have not posted them yet. I need to do that with the Ghost minifig. Yeah. I think what we're going to do is we're going to hop off now, and I'm going to start pulling out some pieces and getting ready for the mock later, I think. I'm not sure what all I need. Well, I'm going to go through and actually go, like, kind of take some screenshots on my phone of the actual base plate on the mobile game, because you can kind of go up there and actually see what you're working with much better when you play the game. So that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to go through and pull some pieces out, and then later we are going to actually build a mock. That's going to be sick. I'm excited for that, which will be cool. I'm excited to build. This will be my first Lego Star Wars mock directly from the video game, which is going to be sick. I'm excited for that. Very excited for that. With that being said, I think we're going to hop off. I think we're going to go pull some parts out and get ready for the mock later. Maybe do a little bit of gaming so that way we can take some screenshots of the level, because we're going to be using, you can't really see them, but we're going to be using these minifigures on this base plate to do a little Camino mock. I think it's going to be sick. I think it's going to be super sick. So we're going to have like the two towers here, and then it's going to be small, obviously. Possibly we could do like a ring, another ring around it. I'm not sure. Not sure. That is a possibility, though. It is a possibility. And I'm going to try and clean up the desk a little bit more. This is something cool. Got Boba Fett riding the Rancor. That's pretty sick. Gotta love that, right? Epic. That was like probably one of the best parts of the Book of Boba Fett is when Boba Fett rides into the city on a Rancor. Super sick. The Rancor is super cool. It's a great little piece. If you can find them for a good deal, it's worth it. But obviously, paying full price for them hurts. So if you can find them without the fingers, you can slowly piece the fingers together or something. It's a good deal. Good deals, yeah. But he's super cool, and he can actually eat a whole minifigure, which is sick. You can put a whole minifigure in his mouth and close it up, and then when you open it, it kind of like shoots. It doesn't shoot the minifigure out, but it like pushes him out just enough. It's so cool, so cool. Gotta love that. Yeah. And then I have something on the way, which is gonna be cool too. It's not necessarily Lego, but it does have something to do with the Boba Fett's throne room. You also collect Lego. Sick. That is very cool. I do collect Lego. I love Lego. How much we've all spent on it, right? Just stack of cash. I guess we could put that here with Batman. I feel like that's something Batman would have. I was just realizing there's a few minifigures I need to pull off of there and take off of the stand because I do not want their feet to crack. Some of them have limited legs. Some of them just have basic colored legs. Not the end of the world if they crack them, but I mean, not the end of the world. With that being said, should we do a real quick tour of the Lego room of a few parts and pieces, a few minifigures, and then hop off? I think that's a good idea. Something, just be able to check out something a little cool for making you sit here and suffer through this. I appreciate it. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to do a really quick little tour of the Lego room. Or just some sets real quick. And then let's hop off and sort some Lego pieces. So that way we can build something cool. Build something super cool, right? Alright, let's make a bunch of god-awful noises, sorry. And so there's a few minifigures on the desk. That's just on the desk. Over here, this has been messed up. I'm still working on building the actual stand. Then here are a few of the Mandalorians and a few Jedi. Got a nice, classic Batman box up here. And then we've got a few different variations of the Slave One going up in size. And then the Jango's Slave One. Any Indiana Jones fans in here? Let's go with this. Pretty sick. Got almost every Indiana Jones minifigure on the board. Not too shabby. Indiana Jones was sick. I always loved all those sets. Growing up as a kid, they were amazing. Got some Brick Tactical, if any of you guys are into Call of Duty. Brick Tactical minifigures are great. Got some Avengers stuff up here. Some more Star Wars, Cad Bane's Justifier, which is a great set. Over here, we got the Marvel. Got all the different Iron Man set up. This is something I need to actually, I want to take the poster down and do something different so that way the Daily Bugle kind of stands out a little bit better and set up a whole Marvel fight scene with all of these minifigures. There's so many Marvel minifigs, and then I want to set up a city scene eventually. Got the little Avatar scene, the Mandalorian, all the different Mandalorian minifigures, super cool Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. Very nice. And then over here we've got I guess on this shelf, we've got a bunch of different, I cannot think, Marvel sets, a bunch of different cool Marvel sets, some miscellaneous Star Wars sets, more Indiana Jones up here, some great Indiana Jones sets, some military, some clones, some Imperial stuff, some droids, not classic Lego Batman. Why can I not think? Collectible series, the first Lego Arkham Asylum. One of the newer Lego Arkham Asylums. Probably one of the best. And then the giant Lego Batcave MOC. This is something that's been like a huge passion build. It's kind of started the channel, honestly. This for sure, I mean, this actually did start the channel. This was my first YouTube video and everything like that. I need to do a lot more work to it. Eventually, I'm going to come in here and spend some time tiling off, going through, sorting things out. But it's just been so much. I've ordered probably 30 of these big Burke pieces so far. I've ordered so many of these tile pieces, and I'm not even close to done. I still need to put all black plate under here. Finish black plate on this. I need to tile all of this off with the blue. It's a giant work in progress, and I think, honestly, I saw a technique that looks way better, which is you don't push the tile down all the way. You kind of leave them up, and it actually looks like little ripples. So I think what we're going to do is pull off as much of this tile as possible, or at least lift as much of it as possible. But in order to do that, like in here, we're going to have to pull off all the tile. So that is going to be a video in its own. But yeah, this is the Batcave. Pretty cool. I think I showed this earlier. We got Jabba's playset with the Rancor pit under it, and then the Boba's throne room in the corner. And then the wall of Lego boxes. Pretty cool. And then there is more stuff over there in the corner. I did show this. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to hop off now. We're going to end this. I appreciate you guys hanging out, cleaning with me. We're going to get ready. We're going to start trying to get ready, sorting pieces out, so that way it's more of a streamlined build. You're not listening to me sort through Lego pieces, because that is never fun when you just hear the whole time. And we're going to hang out. We're going to build something cool. And, yeah, I appreciate y'all for hanging out in this one. And stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.